Chief Alan Rodbell with Scottsdale Police Department. I want to take this opportunity to both welcome you and thank you for your interest in our organization. You'll find out that policing is a wonderfully challenging and very fulfilling career. I want to show you a brief video of some of the things that you might be seeing in the future as you wait for the testing process. And I wish you the best of luck. Thanks again for your interest.
Scottsdale's a great place for so many different reasons. It really is a destination city. We have so many signature events. It is the golf, it's the tourism, it is the great weather, it is the nightlife.
So I've been working on the road for approximately 12 weeks. After 10 years in the Army, I was used to the adrenaline. I was used to doing things such as deploying. The reason I chose Scottsdale Police Department is because it's really diverse. The different units, I've worked with K-9 and I've worked with the DUI task force up here, the personal crimes detectives, and that's been within the first 12 weeks of my career. I can only imagine what I'm going to encounter in my next 25 years, so I'm excited about the opportunity.
Throughout my career, I have a variety of different positions. Being a detective, being a bike officer, being a field trainer, all that helped me to promote. As a Scottsdale Police Sergeant, my job is to support my officers in their growth and in their endeavors at work. If my officers have the goal of eventually becoming detectives, receiving a certain amount of training, my job is to help them get the resources they need so that they can be successful. It's nice to know that when you come to work, you have the support of the citizens and you have the support of your peers. When you go out, make an arrest, or go to an emergency call, you have the best talented peer employees to back you up on calls.
I've had supervisors that aren't just supervisors, they're mentors, they're leaders. They really find out who I am and where I want to go as a police officer, and they've pushed me. There are actually a lot of different specialty units in Scottsdale too, which is really great. There's just a lot of opportunities. You can go to domestic violence, you can go to a special victims unit, you can do the bike unit. You can choose a lot of different experiences and then ultimately choose down the road where you want to go with it.
I think the variety of jobs that are available, I think the different opportunities that we can have, interacting with the public, interacting with each other, working on projects.
I also take a lot of pride in the teamwork we have between all of our civilian groups. We can't do what we do without our radio dispatch personnel, without our records personnel, without our crime scene specialists that go out and photograph scenes for us or take fingerprints for us. Our police aides, they help us a great deal when we're on the road, keeping the officers out, moving about to the next call.
And that's what I love about police work. It's diversity of the city, but it's the diversity of the job. It's not knowing what you're going to get from 1 second, from one call to the next.
I never had any idea how much fun this job was going to be. If somebody had said the job was this much fun when I was 18 or 19, I would have done this first, besides other things, because it keeps you coming every single day. I learn something new, I have fun, I laugh constantly. It's just a great place to be.
The amount of things you get to do in a day, in a week, in a career.
Truly get the blessing of working on the backs of giants. They are, bar none, some of the best in the world as far as policing is concerned. We specifically recruit the best. We expect excellence. That's our goal, primary mission policing, which is help others and make a difference. How we do that, that's up to you.
The purpose of this video is to provide applicants the proper push-up and sit-up protocol that will be required during the initial testing process. While performing push-ups, applicants must extend their arms to a full locked position at the top of the exercise. At no time are applicants to arch their backs into the air or sag towards the ground. Failure to maintain a plank position will result in disqualification from the testing process. The applicant will lower their body until their sternum contacts the counter's fist before pushing back into a locked out position. For the sit-up portion of the test, as the applicant rises, Their elbows must either touch or pass the plane of their knees. If the applicant needs to rest, they must rest in the up position. When an applicant is in a down position, their shoulder blades must touch the floor. The applicant's feet will be secured by the counter. The counter may only use their hands and no other body parts to secure the feet. Applicants must keep their fingers either interlocked or behind their head at all times.
Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's not for days. The people I meet always go their separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the bottle that you drink. Times when you're alone.
Before the sun went down and only minutes into our ride-along, flashing lights were waiting just around the corner.
Unsafe, unsignaled lane change cuts me.
The driver of this BMW, suspected of drunk driving, workers at the restaurant he just left called police after they saw him get into a car after they say he was drinking all afternoon.
Just having dinner?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What'd you have? I've only eaten there once. I've had their burger. It's pretty good.
Green pork.
Green pork?
Yeah.
There's a such thing as green pork?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And as he continued with the sobriety test and the initial breathalyzer well over the legal limit.
All right, man, go ahead and turn around, face your car for me. You're being placed under arrest for DUI.
Officer Kevin Reynolds said they had no doubt this man was drunk.
I am a marriage counselor, a teacher, social worker, psychologist, psychiatrist, a police officer, medical first responder, firefighter. I mean, we do so many things every night that are outside of putting handcuffs on people and writing tickets. The solving the marital disputes. People don't think about that. That's something you do every single night, is solve a family problem.
Obviously the fun and exciting stuff, the crime fighting stuff is what gets on TV. I don't think that somebody would want to go and watch me try and track down a dog that's running loose through a neighborhood and taking it out to the pound, but that's what we do. You know, there's a lot of not exciting stuff that we do, but it is, in one way or another, it's helping people.
And so a lot of times, you know, we're meeting people in crisis when they're at their worst, and so you're gonna most times get their worst behavior, the worst things they can say.
You try not to take it personally, that person has their own situation going on. You know, maybe they didn't want to go to jail on their warrant because their kid's birthday is tomorrow. You know, we're put in a position a lot of times where we've got to make decisions that are going to affect someone's life, and may not affect just one person's life, but may affect several people's lives.
Whenever they call, no matter who they are, whether or not we've had a bad encounter with them before, if they call the police, we come. It's the cliche of people are running away from gunfire and we're running towards it, and that's the truth. We're there to help and we're there to protect people. As much as people want to have their own opinions of it, we don't discriminate. If you need help, we're there, and we're going to help in any way we can. I would like to just remind them, I guess, that we're real people and that we don't get in this job for the money. I guess I'd just really like to remind them that we're in this job to do good and that we can't do it without the public's help.
Hey, brother, there's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister, know the water's sweet, but blood is thicker. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Hey, brother, do you still believe in one another? Hey, sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. What if I'm far from home? Oh, brother, I will hear you call. What if I lose it all? Oh, sister, I will help you out. Oh, if the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do.